Hello everyone and welcome to Better Mind. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you wish you had just kept quiet silence? It's a powerful tool, often underestimated. But why? In a world that's constantly buzzing with noise, we tend to forget the strength that lies in silence. We're here to shed some light on the transformative power of silence and the potential it holds to prevent conflict and catalyze self-improvement. Imagine a world where silence is as valued as speech. A world where we pause, reflect, and choose our words wisely. Where we listen more than we speak. Where silence is not a void, but a space filled with potential and possibility. Silence can be a shield, a source of clarity, and a catalyst for change. It can help us navigate difficult situations, preserve relationships, and even foster personal growth. It's a skill, a strength, and sometimes it's the best response. Let's delve into some situations where silence may be the best response. Firstly, when you're angry. Picture this: your heart is pounding like a drum, your face is as red as a ripe tomato, and your words are sharp as knives. Anger has a way of making us say things we don't mean, things that can cause irreparable damage. That's where silence comes in. Rather than lashing out, try taking a deep breath and counting to 10. Silence gives you a chance to cool down, to collect your thoughts and feelings. It's a buffer, a safety net, preventing you from saying something you might regret later on. Plus, it's a show of strength. It takes a lot of courage to hold your tongue when all you want to do is scream. So next time you feel the heat of anger rising, remember how powerful silence can be. It's not about suppressing your emotions, but about managing them effectively. Remember, when you're angry, silence can be a peacemaker. Next up, when you don't have all the facts. Picture this: you're in a heated discussion and you are eager to share your point of view. But wait, do you have all the information that you need? Speaking without full knowledge can be like navigating a ship in the dark. You're likely to hit something you didn't see coming. This is especially true in situations where the facts are complex or the stakes are high. Miscommunication can arise, causing confusion or worse, damage to relationships. In these instances, silence can be your best ally. It buys you time to gather more information, to ask questions, to listen, and to understand. It prevents you from making assumptions or jumping to conclusions, and most importantly, it shows respect for the truth and for the people involved in the conversation. So when you're not fully informed, it's better to hold your tongue. Next up, when you don't have all the facts. Picture this: you're in a heated discussion and you are eager to share your point of view. But wait, do you have all the information that you need? Speaking without full knowledge can be like navigating a ship in the dark. You're likely to hit something you didn't see coming. This is especially true in situations where the facts are complex or the stakes are high. Miscommunication can arise, causing confusion or worse, damage to relationships. In these instances, silence can be your best ally. It buys you time to gather more information, to ask questions, to listen, and to understand. It prevents you from making assumptions or jumping to conclusions, and most importantly, it shows respect for the truth and for the people involved in the conversation. So when you're not fully informed, it's better to hold your tongue. What about when you're not being asked for your opinion? This is a situation we've all faced at some point or another. It's a delicate dance, isn't it? You might feel a burning desire to weigh in, to share your wisdom, your insight. But here's the thing: not all conversations require your input. Respecting others' boundaries is a crucial part of any relationship, be it personal or professional. If your opinion is not solicited, it might be best to hold your peace. Let's consider why. Unsolicited advice can often come across as overbearing, even if well-intentioned. It can make the other person feel as if their ability to handle their own affairs is being undermined. Remember, silence in these situations is not a sign of ignorance or indifference. It's a sign of respect, of acknowledging the other person's autonomy. It's about giving them the space to navigate their own journey. Unsolicited advice is rarely welcomed, so stay silent unless you're asked. And then there's the case of wrong timing. Imagine this: you've crafted a poignant statement, one that carries weight and importance, yet as the words leave your lips, they fall flat. Not because they're unimportant or trivial, but because the timing is off. Timing is akin to the rhythm in a song. It sets the pace, creates the mood, and determines how well your words will resonate. Just as a misstep can throw off a dance, poor timing can ruin the impact of a crucial message. Consider a joke told at a solemn event or constructive criticism given in the midst of a crisis. Even though the content might be valuable, the timing is off, leaving the message to feel inappropriate or even offensive. Moving on when it's none of your business. There are times when curiosity might tempt us to delve into matters that don't concern us. It's crucial to remember, however, that respecting privacy and boundaries is a fundamental principle of maintaining harmonious relationships. Think about that friend who is going through a rough patch but hasn't opened up about it yet, or that colleague who seems preoccupied with something outside of work. It's natural to wonder, but it's essential to wait for them to share when they're ready. Intruding into personal matters unsolicited can more often than not damage relationships. It can lead to a breach of trust, creating an uncomfortable environment for both parties involved. The key here is patience and understanding. Let people open up in their own time and on their terms. This approach nurtures respect, trust, and a deeper connection with others. Respect boundaries and remember, not everything is your business. What about when your words won't add value? This is a critical question to ponder. Picture this: you're in a group discussion and ideas are bouncing around like a pinball. You feel the urge to contribute, to make your voice heard. But hold on a moment. Before you speak, consider the weight of your words. Will they enlighten? Will they inspire? Or are you just adding to the noise? Incessant chatter can be like a fog, clouding the path of meaningful communication. It's not about filling the silence with sound, but about enriching the conversation with substance. It's about quality, not quantity. Remember, every word you utter is a brushstroke on the canvas of conversation. Make each one count. Sometimes the most impactful thing you can do is to not say anything at all. Silence, in such cases, becomes a powerful tool. Speak when you can enrich the conversation, otherwise, silence is golden. Lastly, when you need to listen. The art of active listening is a cornerstone of effective communication. It's not merely about hearing the words that are being said, but truly understanding their meaning and the emotions behind them. And in this process, silence can be your greatest ally. When we stay silent, we give ourselves the opportunity to absorb, to process, and to empathize. We recognize the speaker's thoughts and feelings, acknowledging their value. We make them feel heard, seen, and understood. The beauty of silence during listening is that it can transform a conversation. It can turn a casual chat into a meaningful dialogue. It can bridge gaps, mend relationships, and foster deeper connections. So the next time you find yourself in a conversation, remember to hold your tongue and lend your ear. Listening is not just about understanding, it's about respect, it's about connection. Listening is a form of respect, so sometimes silence means you're being attentive. So there you have it, 9 situations where silence is the best response. We've journeyed together through the peaks and valleys of communication, learning when to hold our tongues and let silence do the talking. From harnessing the power of silence to keeping quiet when we're angry, not jumping to conclusions without all the facts, and refraining from giving unsolicited opinions. We've learned the importance of timing, minding our own business, and adding value with our words. And most importantly, we've seen the significance of silence when we need to listen. Silence is not just the absence of sound, it's a powerful tool for effective communication and self-improvement. It's about choosing our words wisely, showing respect, and creating space for understanding and growth. Harness this power and see the difference it makes in your interactions. Subscribe to Better Mind channel for more insights, and remember, sometimes silence speaks louder than words.